a lot of people know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aka Jagaban, Ashwaju, he has a lot of influence in Lagos State. And people have complained about this. Whilst he has his own supporters, there are still people who do not like the kind of hold that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has on Lagos State. Talk of politics in Lagos State is like a kingmaker. When you talk about the economy, the revenues generated in Lagos State, everything passed through Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The daughter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the Yoloja all over Lagos State, and they even claimed all over Yoruba land. But let us keep this to Lagos State, where a lot of revenue is being generated. And it seems all the juicy avenues where money can be gotten made in Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in charge of this. Now, this issue has been there for a long time, and somehow no one has been able to charge Bola Ahmed Tinubu for any crime, aside some issue bordering on drugs and some other things that he kind of found a way around it back then. Right now, there is a writ of summon by one Akpara, and a bailiff of the Lagos State High Court, Igboshire, has been unable to serve former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu with court processes, thereby delaying the case instituted against the former governor and the tax consultancy firm Alpha Beta Consulting LLP. A former managing director of the firm, Dakwa Akpara, had sued Tinubu and Alpha Beta, accusing the firm of being controlled by the former governor and diverting over 20 billion naira from the firm to private accounts. In fact, the Dakwa Akpara claimed he brought the idea of having this private firm that will kind of work together with the inland revenue, the Lagos State Revenue Generating Ministry, and they will get certain percentage commission. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, all right, I'm going to allow this company, but I need 70% of everything in this company. Why you take 30%? If you agree, I'll sign this in. And that's how they started this huge fraud. Well, it seems somehow along the line, things didn't go along well with them, as Bola Ahmed Tinubu showed him what 70% meant, and Akpara felt uncomfortable. After all, they all know what they are all involved in. So he decided to speak, and one way or the other, they served him also some kind of court, used the FCC against him. He ran down to Dubai, and ever since then, he has also been doing what he could do. Like, you know what? I'm not as clean as you guys will think I am. I am not as clean. Same as you, we're all the same. But I'm going to show to them too what huge crime you're also involved in. Well, they were expected to appear in court within 42 days of being served with a court summons. That's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also Akpara and the representatives of Alpha Beta. Speaking with Saturday Punch on Friday, Akpara's lawyer Tade Ipadeola said court bailiffs visited Tinubu's home in Bodilon, Ikoyi, Lagos, but were told that the former governor was out of the country. So somehow they are being, kind of running here and there, trying to escape. I don't know if the courts will be bribed in this case. I don't know what's going to come out of this. Or the judge is going to stand his ground firm and say, look, enough is enough. Let us get rid of all of this. We don't know. It might be that the federal government might decide to also wade into this. As a result of the ambition of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there are a lot of people in the north who do not want Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come in there as president. So they might decide to use the federal might by making some connections, contacting the judge or whoever that's going to sit on the case, or finding a way to bring in a judge that will do what they want. Speaking with Saturday Punch on Friday, Akpara's lawyer Tade Ipadeola said court bailiffs visited Tinubu's home and he was nowhere to be found. He said a similar attempt to serve Alpha Beta at its office in the Ijora area of Lagos State was frustrated as no one was willing to collect it, citing COVID-19. Ipadeola said the court had been unable to serve the defendants. When the court bailiff got to Bodilon, it was told that Tinubu was out of the country. Also, when the bailiff tried to serve Alpha Beta located at Waterhouse in Ijora, nobody collected it. So we will apply to the court to serve them through substituted means. Probably they're going to put this on the Daily's newspaper. He further stated that his client would pursue the case till the very end. Meanwhile, Alpha Beta LLP has denied allegations leveled against Akpara, adding that in fact diverted 6 billion naira from the company. They claim that's the allegation, that he diverted 6 billion naira from the company, while he claimed that he diverted 20 billion naira. You see, so it's terrible. Alpha Beta said in a statement by its managing director Akindati that Akpara was the one that was culpable, as he had diverted $5 billion during his time as managing director. They claim that he did this by inflating a contract which was worth about $300,000 and then diverted a separate 6 billion naira for personal use. The firm said it had reported Akpara alleged fraud to the appropriate authorities, but he had refused to show up and rather remained in Dubai. Well, this is deep. This is serious. I know that they all know what they are all involved in. They've kind of taken over everything in Lagos State. There is no way anyone can actually get anything for himself. They are the ones. They are the citizens. They are just everything in Lagos State. When it comes to politics, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his gang. When it comes to the revenue of the state, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his gang. You know, so it's a very terrible one. They wake up one day, it's like a clique. That's why they come up with this blueprint. If you could recall the former governor of Lagos, somebody that was kicked out. Why was somebody kicked out? These are part of the issues why somebody was kicked out. They claim that somebody was not following the blueprint, and no one cared to ask, what is this blueprint? People felt that this blueprint is progressive. How can you imagine that this blueprint can ever be progressive? This is part of the blueprint, making sure that the arrangement that has been put there is left the way it is, and they keep repeating it, getting bigger, stronger. Right now, it's not about if they need money. It's about power. That's why Bola Ahmed Tinubu is pushing for 2023. In fact, it has been said by a newspaper that FCT Abuja already has a location where they are thinking of pushing for the primaries and seeing what they can do about it. All they need to do is kind of share money around, ask the local government in Lagos State to produce some certain amount of money for something here and there, so as to push. So it's going to be a very huge, Lagos is going to really get dealt with. With all the money that they get from tax and all of that, you would have thought that Lagos State would be much more than what it is. But unfortunately, the money goes into the pocket, the coffers of someone in Lagos, while they call themselves citizens and they claim that you're also a citizen. They claim that the same blood that flows in their vein is what flows in your own vein. But theirs, I don't know if it's the same blood anyway. So that's it. The bailiff cries out that he is unable to present, to serve Bola Ahmed Tinubu the court processes or serve Alpha Beta Consulting LLP.